Tonight, you will experience poker like you have never seen before. Get ready for the most futuristic poker superstructure ever imagined. The Poker Dome. 6 previous winners from around the world have returned to Las Vegas for $1 million chance of a lifetime. Our first qualifiers an aspiring screenwriter. Boston's Reg Britton survived a roller coaster ride of heads-up play for a shot at $50,000. In week number 2, this grad student from Minnesota provided our most exciting finish ever. Neil Jones spiked an ace on the river and stayed alive for $1 million shot. Our third qualifier was severely short-stacked early on in his match, but Iowa's Rodell Quazon held strong and climbed all the way back to win $25,000. In week number 4, this popular 7 played the most dominant speed poker scene yet. Virginian Stan Kozatek steamrolled this competition to reach the $1 million qualifier. Our fifth qualifier is an unemployed furniture worker from Michigan. Short-stacked at the midway point, Ed Betzel provided our craziest finish yet, a double knockout. And last week, this truck driver was a dominant chip leader most of the night. Florida's Rick Berger withstood 38 hands of heads-up play to complete tonight's field. The players have arrived. Tonight, $50,000 is up for grabs. One lucky player behind this door will advance to our grand finale and a chance for $1 million. This is the Magic unmistakable Las Vegas, Nevada, where we are coming to you from the historic downtown district at the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street. The home of the MansionPoker.com Poker Dome Challenge. The Poker Dome is set and open for business. The contestants are wearing heart monitors, and the proper measures have been taken to ensure that the players will not be in contact with any of the audience. Now these 6 players from around the world will be playing the most exciting brand of poker, speed poker, in the most unique and innovative poker venue ever seen, where the studio audience could look into the Poker Dome, but when it's time to play speed poker, the players cannot see out.
An exciting night for all of us and a huge one for our 6 players. I'm Joel Myers, alongside noted poker author Michael Koenig, and welcome once again to the Poker Dome. Well, the 6 have already picked up $25,000. They've played at a very high level, and tonight at stake, $50,000 and, more importantly, a seat at the $1 million table. Andrew Rogers of Minnesota, he's already secured his spot at the $1 million table in March on a scouting mission tonight, trying to find out who is going to secure that spot right next to him. Michael, going in, who do you consider one of the favorites?
Well, Joel, it's clear that everybody here knows how to play the game of poker. These guys can move their chips whether they've got the nuts or they're bluffing. But the guy who's really showed me the most courage, the willingness to get in there no matter what the situation, Ed Betzel from Northern Michigan. I think another player who could be there at the end, Neil Jones. He's been schooled by Andrew Rogers, and he's got that competitive spirit honed on the gridiron.
Reg Britton in seat number 1 from just outside of Boston. Seat number 2, it's going to be Ed Betzel, a Michigander. Rodell Quazon. He knocked out, don't forget, pro player Tony G. Rick Berger, winning last week. What a showdown that was. And Neil Jones in seat number 5. And Stan the Man Kozatek, seat number 6. So we are ready to go. Speed poker, a table of winners. And that's why tonight should be a phenomenal night for all of us, because they're not going to be indecisive. They're not going to be tentative. They've already been there, Michael.
Nobody's going to give it away tonight, Joel. Somebody's going to have to take it from the cream of the crop.
Stan the Man. Early ace-7.
Call.
Player 6 calls.
Fold.
Player 1 calls.
Fold.
Player 2 calls.
Checks.
An ace already for Stan with a 7. And a 3.
Checks.
Player 3 checks.
Kozatek immediately spiking 2 pair. They'll want to bet here.
Bet.
Doesn't want to let anybody with a flush draw get in there cheap.
4,000.
We know nobody has it, and as you look at the shot clock, you see Stan was quite decisive.
Right. And a small
Played it
pair could get him in trouble right now. Good move. Get out of the way in a hurry. Early win for Positek.
Way to go, Superman.
And these guys get along. They've all won. There's a nice kind of competitive edge there.
They've all watched each other. They've all seen the game tape. Neil Jones says that he's picked up tells on some of these other players. Of course, he won't say what they are until the match is over.
Good hand for Reg Britt. The clock in the corner, don't forget.
Everyone makes it 4,000.
15 seconds. Speed poker to make your play.
32 folds.
Get out of the way. He does. Tough one. Berger does call. So two-handed play. Britton and Berger. And 8. A deuce. And a jack. And the heart rates. Are they spiking early? Reg Britton up there.
And Papa Berger pretty much right at normal. Just a friendly little poker game in the dome.
6,000.
Well, Reg got it in. Clock coming down on him. So nice to get an early one. Stan the man. Now Reg Britton. And if you are not familiar with speed poker yet, well, here is how it works. There are 6 players, 2 dealers, and just 15 seconds to act. Each player is dealt 2 down cards and must decide whether to call, raise up to the pot limit, or fold within 15 seconds. If 2 or more players remain in the hand, the community cards are dealt. The first 3 are called the flop, and they're followed by a round of betting, where players can then go all in. Next comes a 4th card, called the turn, more betting, and finally the 5th card, called the river. Remaining players can bet 1 more time, then show their hands. In all cases, the best 5-card hands wins and takes the pot. Each player can use 1 30-second time extension button per match prior to heads up, and is guaranteed 1 more if he reaches heads up play. That is speed poker. Man, there is no doubt that speed poker is definitely catching on. You hear more and more people talking about it, and people like it moves the game. And these guys, they're winners. They're used to it.
Joel, it'll be interesting to see, speaking of time management, how these guys use their time extension. Are they going to try to save it till later in the match?
Right.
Will they find a key hand early? And we see Positek has the pocket jacks here. Nobody else really seems to have much strength. I don't know if he's going to get much business out of that hand. Berger raises it up on the button.
35 calls.
Well, he's going to get some action here.
Raise.
Raise an ounce.
Pot.
Player 6 makes it 21,000.
It's pot limit before the flop. And Positek benefited from Berger and Jones getting involved, putting chips in. That allowed him to raise even more, and I think that's going to win him a nice 32,000 chip pot.
Well, an early position of strength. Stan Positek, Woodbridge, Virginia. It's a table of winners. Now they try to get to the $1 million table. 50,000 at stake tonight as we continue. MansionPoker.com Poker Dome Challenge.